The 1% rule that makes people successful. Imagine waking up tomorrow just 1% better than you are today. Not twice as smart, not twice as rich, not a completely different person, just 1% better. It sounds too small to matter. Most people ignore improvements this tiny because they believe success comes from dramatic transformations. They wait for the perfect Monday, the perfect motivation, or the perfect opportunity. But here's the truth. The world's most successful people don't build extraordinary lives through extraordinary actions. They build them through ordinary actions repeated consistently. And that's exactly what the 1% rule is all about. Stay until the end because you'll discover why this simple principle can completely change your future, and why most people fail before they ever see the results. The hidden power of small improvements. Picture two airplanes leaving the same airport. One changes its direction by just 1 degree. At first, the difference is impossible to notice. But after flying thousands of miles, the two planes land in completely different countries. Life works the same way. A tiny improvement today may seem meaningless. Reading 5 pages, saving a small amount of money, walking for 15 minutes, learning 1 new skill. None of these actions will change your life overnight. But repeated every day, they can completely transform your future. Success isn't built in a single day, it's built daily. Why most people never become successful? Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They expect immediate rewards. They go to the gym for a week and expect visible muscles. They start a business and expect instant profits. They upload 5 YouTube videos and expect thousands of subscribers. When nothing dramatic happens, they quit. They believe the effort isn't working. But the truth is, progress is often invisible. Think about planting a seed. For days or even weeks, nothing appears above the ground. Does that mean nothing is happening? Not at all. The roots are growing beneath the surface. Your habits work exactly the same way. Every small action strengthens your future before anyone else can see it. The mathematics of success. Let's look at something fascinating. If you improve by just 1% every day, those tiny gains begin to multiply. Each improvement builds on the last one. One day, you're slightly better. A month later, you've learned more than you imagined. A year later, you've become someone your past self would barely recognize. Now imagine the opposite. Getting just 1% worse every day, skipping workouts, procrastinating, making poor financial decisions, ignoring opportunities. At first, nothing seems different. But eventually, those tiny negative choices lead to a completely different life. Small actions don't stay small forever. They compound. Successful people understand compounding. The wealthiest investors know that compound interest turns small investments into fortunes. Successful people apply the same principle to every area of life. They compound knowledge. They compound discipline. They compound relationships. They compound healthy habits. Every book they read, every conversation they have, every skill they learn adds another brick to the foundation of their future success. That's why they often appear lucky. But what you're seeing is years of invisible progress finally becoming visible. The enemy of the 1% rule. There is one thing that destroys more dreams than failure itself: inconsistency. Many people work incredibly hard for a few days. Then they stop. Then they start again. Then they quit once more. Success doesn't reward occasional excellence. It rewards consistency. It's far better to improve a little every day than to make huge efforts once a month. Remember this: consistency beats intensity. Every single time. How to apply the 1% rule. Starting today. The beauty of this principle is that anyone can start. You don't need money. You don't need special talent. You don't need perfect conditions. Start with one small improvement. Read 10 pages every day. Exercise for 20 minutes. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Save a little money each week. Practice a valuable skill daily. Write down 3 goals every morning. These actions may feel insignificant, but they're votes for the person you're becoming. Every positive habit is another vote for success. The compound effect in real life. Think about someone who saves just a little money every month. At first, the amount looks tiny. Years later, it becomes financial security. Think about someone who reads every day. One book becomes 10. 10 become 50. Event.